This is a good Mr. Mime because its ability prevents damage under your bench.
Yeah.
So it's just something extra. It's for a fairy deck. It's a staple.
I could see that.
Just having one to be there.
I would use that with that Zapdos with that crashing thunder move. Just like, yeah, I don't affect my shit now. It was a Zapdos for like 3 mana, does like 120 damage, but it does like 50 damage to one of your bench Pokemon.
Jeez.
Marowak.
Float Zone!
Yeah,
Float Stone
there's the Float Zone.
Okay, this is only my second Float Stone, so I could always use more Float Stones.
Very good.
Alright.
You gotta make that Warlord EX deck.
We got Mewtwo Spirit Link. We got...
Swoobat.
That's a... Swoobat looks more like a pig than a bat.
Yeah, that's a weird looking
Wave
Swoobat.
amplification. Its attack does 60 more the next turn. That's not good.
Yeah.
Flip a coin if tails. Return the Pokemon all cards attached to it to your hand.
Oh, you can set up a 2-turn 120 damage, but then there's like a 50-50 chance it returns to your hand.
Get out of here.
There's Parasect. Choose 3 of your Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a different type of energy attached to that Pokemon. That's interesting. X Scissor, flip a coin and attack does 30 more damage, yeah.
The Rainbow deck.
Bronzong. This is not the Bronzong I was talking about, but man, that's an interesting little piece of art. Pain Amplifier, put 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon has damage counters already on it.
Okay.
Knock away, flip a coin, if heads it does 20 more damage, it's fine.
Yeah.
They're better Bronzong, so.
Nothing that
The
jumps
ones
out.
I've seen have been really much better.
Yeah.
The ones people add to the decks.
Let's see what we got here.
Same things.
We got
Frogadier.
yeah,
The Cut Frogadier.
the Cut Frogadier.
The other one's better.
Yep, Houndoom Sparrowling. There's a Mega Houndoom.
Yeah, okay.
So,
And it's Mega Houndoom.
Nope,
it's a Noctowl. Speed Dive for 3, High Flight, 20 times number of item cards in the opponent's hand. Or each player reveals their hand.
Oh.
That could be kind of
Depending on the deck.
Yeah, if your opponent's using a lot of item cards too.
But supporters don't count as item cards, so...
Ow.
Really?
Really.
What was that
Like,
item
see,
card?
like, there's an
Town
item,
Yep.
and that'll say supporter.
Yeah, okay, so there's a difference between trainer items and trainer supporters.
So baby... Ursaring.
Ursaring.
I've seen that one.
Another Assault Vest and...
Another
Staraptor. Man, I think you used up all your luck.
On the first?
Yeah.
So, we got the Mega Mewtwo, that was always nice.
We got Mega Houndoom
We
too.
got a Ralts, we got another Heavy Ball. And... Okay.
Sinisage.
Sinisage, he's also got Hand Fling.
Yeah.
But he looks for fire energy.
Okay, so yeah, they tend to like complement each other. It looks like they want you to put all the different sages in
this is
there.
a what, a rainbow set?
Yeah,
Tricolor.
yeah, I can see how if they focus a lot on 3-color decks.
Floette, heal 30 from each of your Pokemon. Flip a coin if heads does 20 more damage. And heal 20.
Yeah,
Nah, nothing super amazing.
Yeah,
It's a cute little chestnut.
yeah, with an overpriced seed bomb.
This is the worst card. Flip a coin of heads, it does 30 damage. If tails, it does 30 to itself.
What? Good lord, that's bad. Hey,
Oh, Zoroark
Zoroark
Break. Foul play. For 1 dark energy, choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon attacks and use it against them. For
Oh,
1 dark.
wow.
Also, it's got more. It has 40 HP to regular Zoroark, so it's. I like it.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a
it.
great one to play against, especially if they're trying to build up like energy for a big attack.
That's like they have like a 4-star 4-mana attack. You want to use it.
Or to have a card's like, hey, discard all your water energy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
fine. Whatever, bro.
I feel like that card would be a lot of fun.
Chespin's still eating.
Seems like it'd be a lot of work to get it out though.
Stage 1 into a Mega into a break.
Well, no, it's just stage 1 because Zoroark's stage 1, and then put the break on top of it.
Like, can you break evolve in the same turn?
No. Well, you can Wally for a break.
You can wall it for a break.
Yeah, so you could evolution drink and then Wally.
For a break.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
That is dumb.
I'm 99% sure you can.
I want
If I'm wrong,
to
I'm gonna
practice this.
If I'm wrong, I'm gonna hear it in the comments.
All right.
This Smeargle
Smeargle.
is sometimes thrown in decks because if say you have a two color deck, you can take an energy from a Pokemon and switch it out for the other energy in your discard pile.
All right. I mean,
I kind of like that. You ever had in Magic when you were like, you need the fire one?
yeah, you need a specific type.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that being useful,
But just one on the bench.
yeah, not yet. It's definitely not one you want to run more than one of them.
This is always just interesting to have because it lets you look like you play with your prize cards flipped up.
I don't like spending a card for an effect that doesn't at least get you another card.
Yeah, but it does let you play a little smarter though.
Oh, hey.
Who's that?
This is a full art Bridget. She lets you look for 3 Pokemon to put on your bench or 1 EX to put on your bench.
Look at that waifu. She's cute.
Dang.
Love full art trainers, but yeah.
That's pretty powerful in
Fucking,
a deck that uses, like,
a lot of
Pokemon.
base people, yeah.
Yeah, or if they have to have the same type of Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true.
There goes the
Oh,
Glalie.
yeah, it's a Glalie Spirit Link, so all we just needs a Mega. That I could have hoped. Hawlucha.
Hawlucha!
Yeah,
That's
jump
so-
kick and skyward kick, it's nothing special.
Yeah, it's a
That's just a
Hitmonchan.
rare.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever.
It's a Hitmonchan
It
from
is.
like the first set.
Hitmonchan was a powerhouse, though.
Yeah, it was.
Just because of the low attack requirements and high damage.
Alright, so this Stunfisk has Revenge, which is pretty cool.
Didan.
There's Skiddo. Nothing really else. For all these rim raids, I haven't seen a single Octillery, so...
You'll never get them. Hey!
Ooh, what are you? This is a Florida's break. So would be a lot harder because this actually has to go on to stage 2, but its ability... Once per turn, you may heal 30 damage and remove a special condition from your active Pokemon.
Only 30?
And that's a power,
Only 30.
too. That's not an attack, so if you've got it sitting on your bench...
And this is Galate, Premonition. Once per turn, you may look at the top 5 cards and put them on top of your deck in any order.
Nice.
And Sensitive Blade, if you played a supporter, this attack does 70 more damage.
That's
Wow.
nice.
There's a card you can work with this that actually takes a supporter and puts it back on top of your deck. Can't remember what it's called though, but I've lost to a deck that did that combo.
Just
'cause
constantly
they
return?
would always return Lysander.
Oh, and just
Or
keep...
if they didn't return Lysander, they returned Versus Seeker to their hand, and that would let them re-grab Lysander. So
That sounds mean. Just take out your bench.
it was pretty rough.
Kind of like the Fortress EX, but I mean, the break was... It's kind of... Eh.
Like, depending on how many you're going to take, you're already looking at 5 cards in a deck.
Yeah.
Or, no, 4 cards in a deck for just that, for one of its evolution.
Mhm.
This is the Bloodborne Alien Stage 2.
Behave.
It's a
Behave.
thing.
Beam, I guess.
Beam.
Snorlax. Always good.
And Cresselia.
Hmm.
The stadium's a card in play, it has no retreat cost, heal 20 damage.
It's not bad, but I kind of wish it was cheaper.
I would play other stuff, but I mean,
Yeah.
if you had to play it.
Yeah, I don't really see that ability as too much of a bonus, you know?
See, what would you play this reserve ticket? Flip a coin of heads, take a card, and put it on top of your deck.
No.
It's a powerful ability, but I just don't like the flip
I
coin.
would rather put like an Ultra Ball in.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it
or
lets
a
you search
supporter.
for things that you can't get with necessarily an Ultra Ball.
Ultra Ball, you can get any
Pokemon.
Any Pokemon. Yeah, that's any card.
Yeah, but
like energy.
if you want
gets,
to, I think it's computer search. You discard 2 cards to look for any kind of
yeah,
trainer card. There are different varieties. Like it would just depend on what you want more.
that one's
Frankly,
just got.
I don't like playing this.
Yeah,
myself.
it's got all the. You can get anything, but
Oh.
There you go. There's
full art Cleo, not the mega one.
Mhm.
But
Same
that
thing.
gives me a set of them. So
can't complain. I mean, you could.
No, still complain.
Let's see.
What we got?
We got Starly,
Who's that? Oh, Blizz. Brixen.
Rexian.
Flamethrower, discard energy. For stage 1 to have that, it's yeah.
I don't know. Still 3 energy.
Yeah, the Cresselia.
Yeah.
Next one.
Let's go.
Another Brixian.
Magnemite and
And-
Magaton, and a
Parasect.
Parasect.
Getting a lot of those.
You will have enough Parasect.
I don't like Parasect.
You must make a Parasect deck.
I don't like it.
He's weird. He's got a mushroom for a back.
Ooh.
Hey.
That's a neat Napoleon. Each of your basic Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage.
Wow. And he's got a 70 damage Hydro Splash.
That's an interesting ability. I guess you just want him on the bench.
Yeah.
Can you
Did the
have
EX
multiple-
Pokemon do 20 more?
Can you do multiple of
You
him?
could. You could.
And just start slamming people with Magikarps?
Yeah, and then your stage 1s for the Empoleon. I mean, you're going to have Empoleon and probably another Pokemon.
Probably something good to like throw way to get this guy out would be to have like an Archie's Ace in the Hole card.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the last card in your hand, you play it. You get to automatically set any kind of water Pokemon onto your field.
Yeah.
And draw 5 cards.
Yeah, that
So,
could be good.
It'd be rough to do that, but there are ways to make him come out easy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I prefer to have him in my deck, but...
It'd be a workaround.
If you've already got really powerful basic Pokemon and you're using more than one, he's probably not worth. It's worth thinking about. But
Hawlucha. This should not be a rare.
Let's see. What we got?
Floatstone.
Floatstone.
Ooh.
Barely foily.
Sort of
Maybe?
floaty.
Yep, I see it. Barely there, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about.
Alright, and... Okay, another
Okay.
floaties. I didn't have any, so this is good.
Yeah.
Alright, but we're getting down to our last few.
Will we get anything good? I can't do the drum roll. Hey, another rainbow energy.
And... Ooh, a chestnut.
He's so angry.
Godzilla chestnut.
Whoa, yeah, no kidding.
Let's see, Spike Lariat. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has damage, it does 60 more damage. And Adamantine Press. During the next turn, any damage is reduced by 20.
It needs to be more for 4.
You could throw a break on him, though.
Yeah.
Give him even more HP.
Yeah, he's got 160, that's not bad, but I could say, I see what you're talking about. Like, the attack itself is kind of underwhelming for 4 energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Starmie. With a cool-ass laser.
Cool-ass laser. Bounce Bind. You and your opponent have the same number of bench Pokemon. The active Pokemon is paralyzed. That's interesting. Deep Sea Swirlo. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Draw 7.
That's freaking good.
For 1 mana, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy good.
Raichu.
Raichu! Alright, Raichu.
Give us something good. Shock us into something better.
Shock and awe. Shock and awe.
Shock and awe. And a Gengar.
This Gengar's fine.
That's a cool looking Gengar.
Creepshow, if the opponent has 3 damage counters on him, they automatically knocks him out.
That is cool.
You can work that with either Trevenant or...
Alakazam.
Alakazam, Crobat.
Yeah.
Crobat for sure.
Even its own ability, it puts a damage counter on each of them. And poisons them. So, I mean...
They're guaranteed to get 3 on the next turn.
Yeah.
Alright, this should be the last one, yep.
Last pack, what do we got? Drum roll. And we got a...
Ooh, 2.
2, hey.
Hey.
And...
You got a break.
Another Floatus break, okay. Alright.
Hey.
And... Another
Cresselia.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you got a few breaks in that
I
one.
got a Mewtwo out of it, and Houndour's fine.
Yeah?
It was disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, for a box, like, if I got a box of this, like, I'd want my money back.
Yeah. Wah wah.
But that's cool, but anyway, we hope you enjoyed, like, these 3 series.
Yep.
Join us next time, we're going to be doing Fates Collide and some of the older XY packs. Alright, and we'll see y'all then.
Bye.
See you later.